So if you say cohabitation is probably something that can give credence to sin, for a man and woman that want to marry,
Yeah.
what is the most acceptable and right way for them to meet and bond together before marriage?
I think the strongest indicator of a marriage that's going to fail is a marriage that started with people romanticizing romance. I think romance is the worst thing that anybody can romanticize.
English, I'm confused.
The most ideal situation, let's paint it point blank.
From start to finish.
Man see woman. Man like woman. Man like woman not because of what man see physically. Man like woman based on his perspectives and alignment with his values. Then man leave woman. Man do preliminary findings about woman, about woman's family, about woman's circle, which will give man a fundamental understanding of the mind that raised woman. Then man engage woman in conversation with the expressed intention to marry. Now, whether it takes a month, whether it takes 6 months, whether it takes a year, the most important and fundamental things that he needs to know are in place. Knowing well that this is not based on feelings anymore, it's based on alignment of values, there is proper platform for that thing to flourish. But if we start off with, I saw you, you swept me off my feet, I saw you, I don't know, my butterfly, it's bound to fail because you are going to ignore a lot of rubbish. You're going to take a lot of nonsense simply because emotions have become invested. I think this is the right sequence. Remember, see, as I'm not putting church or God or anything, I think this is the right sequence. Jumping the gun will inevitably lead to marriages crashing as we are seeing it today.
Is feminism as it's been done today or practiced today scriptural according to the Bible?
I think that feminism has two sides to it, or should have two sides to it. There's a feminism that happens within the family, family structure, and then there's a feminism that happens in the workplace. Now, what happens in the family, we kind of like take that mindset to the workplace, where you are the head of your family, and things go through you. Nobody speaks to you a certain way, and all that. You don't take it to go and practice on top of other people that are not members of your family, right? Inside boss, person go tell, woman go talk, man go tell, I get your type for house. That kind of thing. So I think that these two things are two very different realities which should not mix. There's the role of the man. There's the role of the woman. Why are we trying to be equal when we have different purposes, roles to play? That's one. Number two, I think that we have fundamentally forgotten what marriage is supposed to be about, what family is supposed to be about. And it is that fundamental. This one is going to sound problematic for a lot of people, but it's that fundamental forgetting that has made us start to question things like, is monogamy possible, right? Is polygamy advisable? Is man fundamentally, intrinsically polygamous? It's not only when it comes to conversations like that, and pardon me for just veering off a bit, when it comes to conversations like that, I don't think that it's not a question of is man polygamous. I think that within the context of marriage, polygamy is impossible. It's not that it is not advisable. I'm saying that it is impossible for a man to marry more than one wife. But let's not enter into that conversation. Let me leave it.
Why? No. I don't agree with you. What do you mean by it's impossible for a man to marry more than one wife? You never hear of
See, it's not difficult for a man to marry more than one wife.
You said it is impossible.
It cannot be done.
How?
So, we'll need to study the very basis of what is marriage. It's not to wed more than one wife. To become one with more than one person. Do you know how long it takes to marry somebody?
How long?
Do you know how long it takes to become one with somebody where your views, your perspectives on life, your values, your personalities become merged? When we see people that are married, not that are marrying, that are married, they are usually in their old age. When you see people that can literally it's not the emotional kind of love, that they have become so one with each other in perspectives. There are no divisions in their views, right? For a man to marry more than one wife, and I'm just saying it on the surface, those who want to understand, go understand. For a man to marry more than one wife, he must have spent a lot of time becoming one with the one that he married. And then they too will now go and marry a second person and bring into the union. Because marriage is fusion. Marriage is unity. You people are becoming a unit. That's why this equality thing, it's down to a fundamental lack of grasping of what the concept is.